tonight, and Yvette and Michael are coming tonight, but everyone else will be here tomorrow.
As investigators try to figure out the cause of that fatal fire in Downey, people are dropping off flowers and candles outside the apartment.
Our News reporter Jessica DeNova is live in Downey with that story and what we're now learning about the mother's heroic efforts to try to save her daughter's life. Jessica.
David, Colleen, all day we've seen members of this community show up here right outside where this all took place to drop off. You can see here behind me flowers, stuffed animals, candles. Earlier we saw dozens of children from the nearby school where we're told Kayla, the 12-year-old victim, attended. Her classmates showed up here in tears to pay their respects and mourn alongside her family. And the details are just so heartbreaking. We learned today from family that this apartment you're looking at is where Kayla's mother, identified as Vanessa, she lived here with 3 of her children. Her mother, Kayla's grandmother, lived next door, and Kayla lived with her grandmother to have her own bedroom. She saw the flames. The mother rushed in to save her daughter, but never made her way back out. It's a phone call they know will never have an answer. They just want to hear their Kayla Kaimimoku Diaz's sweet voice. They say she was the joy, heart, and light of this family.
Hi, you've reached Wookie K. Diaz. If you hear the howl,
The 12-year-old and her mother, identified by family as Vanessa Kaimimoku, lost their lives in an apartment fire. In tears, Vanessa's brother tells us his sister died trying to rescue her daughter from the flames. A mother who gave everything for her 4 children, always helping others before herself.
She took every bit of strength to go in that house to attempt to save her.
Her brother wishing he had been there. Family says firefighters found the mother and child holding each other in an upstairs bathroom Tuesday night as the flames devoured the building. Mom was pronounced deceased on scene. Kayla lost her life the next day in a local hospital. The young girl's grandmother is recovering in the ICU after a neighbor rescued her from the flames. These siblings grateful to still have their mother. Vanessa is survived by her 3 children. She has siblings, and of course her mother is recovering in the hospital.
My son, this is
front, the casket, one in the back. The rest of you like to step down here and wait for us to bring our loved one down to you.
Obligo a que te olvide el pensamiento, pues siempre estoy pensando en el ayer. Prefiero estar dormida que despierta, de tanto que me duele que no estés. Como quisiera que tú vivieras.
partí, dejando mi alma herida y un corazón a sufrir. Así me dejas un inmenso dolor, recuerdo inolvidable me ha quedado de tu amor. Ay, cuando vuelvas no me hallarás aquí, irás a mi tumba y ahí rezarás por mí. Verás unas letras escritas ahí, con el nombre y la fecha y el día en que fallecí. Verás unas letras escritas ahí, con el nombre y la fecha y el día en que fallecí.
pues un aplauso para Kayla y Vanessa que entran al cielo, ¿verdad? And if you allow me, primo, por favor, prima, if you allow me to say a few words. Sí, rápido. I'm going to say it in Spanish, parece como que, well, both. We all want to keep what is given to us, or so we think, but nothing is given to us. Everything is here only for a short while. Everything of value, we want to hold on to it tight, like our children, our wife, our family, the possessions like our car, at first very ugly, but then better cars, thank God, our homes. But at the end, nothing belongs to us. Everything's just being lent. And we have to realize that, especially when it comes to a moment that is full of pain and sorrow and sadness and regret. But we have to let love be the one that is in our hearts, to forgive ourselves for everything that we didn't get to do, to forgive ourselves for everything that we didn't get to say, all the embraces that we held back, everything beautiful that we could have done. But there is a plan that we don't understand. We hear that, and yet it doesn't make sense when you're going through this pain, a pain that most of us have not felt. You are alone in this pain. But again, we have to remember that plan, and hopefully one day, if not here, as we're lucky to enter heaven, that we'll be able to see why these ugly things happen. So I invite you to do something with me, por favor. It's all real. And I want you to extend your hands and stretch them out like that. And hold on tight to everything that is meaningful to you. To your family, to your children, your grandchildren, your dog, your cat, your house. Everything that we pray for. Everything that we work hard to get. But again, I want you to open your palms. Open them. And realize that God puts everything right there. Vanessa and Kayla. And that He takes when it is His time. And I want you to release this. Not the love and not the memories. Thank God that they stay forever. But that physical delight that we felt when they were alive. And stretch your arm up and offer it to God and say, God, take them. Even though it is painful for us to let go. Take them. And give us peace. Give us strength. But take them. They're yours. As our lives are yours. And we all say, thank you, God, for everything. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you, God, for everything. God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you, Primo.
I would just like to say Vanessa was full of love. Kayla was made of love. You know, if you ever met them, they would always be smiling, as I said before, and she would always offer compliments as a nice thing, even if you're a stranger, just to show some appreciation or just for somebody who seems down. And if you ever met Kayla, she was very shy, but you can definitely feel her sincerity as a child. She was very, very loving. We're very thankful and we're very grateful, so grateful for Vanessa and Kayla. They're definitely a blessing for all of us. Unfortunately, we all had to come along and come together for this event. But in events like this, they show you and they give you this very, very difficult lesson. Something that most of us don't see until you experience it. But you have to live with love no matter what. No matter what happens. No matter what is said. You have to just have an open heart. You don't know what people are going through or what people are experiencing. But always live with love. Always give more than expected. And be a kind person. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
I love you, Kayla.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been and what we've been through. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's when it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday.
You spoke from your heart, and as you can see, you have a lot of beautiful friends and family here with you. We can't imagine what you guys have been through, but our hearts are with all of you, and we'll always be there for you, because at the very end, we are just left with our memories. So love you guys. Thank you for all of you that attended, and it means a lot to our family. And as you guys can see, we're very united, and we're very blessed to be united. And you know, our heart goes out to you. Again, we can't even imagine what you go to, but my only advice, obviously, reach out to God, reach out to your family and friends, and one day at a time. We love you guys, and just know that, okay? Because love conquers all. Love you. God bless you.
Thank you. Dinita and family, we're all here with you. And we just want to ask that everybody continue praying for Maggie, for Bronco, for Kaipu, for the whole entire family.
For Eric.
And for Eric and Riley, Eric and Vanessa, because we still continue to keep them in our prayers for comfort and for their strength. And thank you for the most beautiful, beautiful ceremony. And our two angels are with God. They're in heaven, and they're awaiting us. So remember, we are going to meet again. But thank you to everybody that's here with us and showing love to the family. We love you all, and please have a safe trip back home. Thank you. And blessings to you for the beautiful, beautiful memories.
Thank you very much for passing me the microphone. Well, y'all remember Titi, huh? Yeah, that was my baby right there, man. I used to take care of her when she was small. She was a little tough little baby right there. Yeah, she was so tough that I just had to love her. You know, I never did nothing to her, but the rest of my family, I always like treat everybody real bad, you know. But not my tita, I love her so much, man. And I'm never gonna forget her. I'm so sorry, Maggie. I love you too.
Thank you guys for coming out. My daughter would really appreciate everybody here. So would Vanessa. Thank you guys for coming. Kayla was sweet, beautiful, always cheerful. Like Jonathan said, she was shy, but she was very lovable. She loved everybody. And if you guys were around her, she loved you guys. She had a big heart. I'm sorry, it's hard. It's really hard. I can't.
It's super well.
I remember on the 4th of July, we got together at the beach. And that beautiful little laugh that she has, huh? It's so just beautiful. That's all she did was love. Always smiling and love. Anyone else would like to say something?
Kaipo. Oh, Vanessa, mija.
And you can come up here too, brother. Come on.
Vamos, Clarissa.
You can be right after Clarissa. You're more than welcome. It's kind of hard to stand up right there. Well, we'll bring it over to you right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Clarissa, I'm Vanessa's sister, and Kayla's auntie. Vanessa, she was my big sister and my best friend, and every day we talk on the phone because I just recently moved to Chicago, and so every day we would talk on the phone, and she would talk for hours and hours, and I'm really gonna miss that talk. Me and Jonathan and my mom, my whole family, we had so many plans that we were supposed to do for Christmas and New Year's. I'm happy that Kayla and my sister are together now, and they're not gonna be alone. But Kayla, she never wanted to grow up. She never did. She always had her little monitos and her toys. Always wanted to play, and I used to get mad sometimes, like, Kayla, stop playing on the floor, get up. And she's like, no, Auntie, we have to play with these little dolls. My woofy toy. She was obsessed with woofs. If anybody had her cell phone number and you call her, it's the cutest little voicemail, and she would make a sound of a woof, and it was just so sweet and cute. But Kayla always wanted to play, never liked to have, like my dad said, socks. She loved to be barefoot all the time, and her feet stunk so bad. She didn't like to wear socks with her shoes, and I used to get so mad. I'm like, Kayla, you have to put socks on. She's like, no, I don't like it. Yeah. Vanessa, she was like me and Jonathan's mom growing up. She would cook and clean and spank us, and she was everything to me. She would do my hair. That's for you. I'm really gonna miss my big sister. And she was so sweet. Vanessa was too nice sometimes. She was too nice. I was the mean one in the family. I would be mean to everyone, and she'd like, stop being mean. I'm like, no, you have to tell them sometimes. She's like, it's okay. She was just too nice, and that's where Kayla got it from. And like Jonathan said, I'm sure a lot of people should know, yesterday he said something that she liked to laugh. She liked to laugh for anything and everything, even when you weren't supposed to laugh and someone's getting in trouble. she would just be laughing, and I couldn't help it because her laugh was so contagious. I remember one time, every morning Sunday, we would have to go to church. It'd be me, Vanessa, and Jonathan, and my mom. She liked us to sit up and, you know, be all until when they would talk. And I don't know why Vanessa would just start laughing. And I was like, stop, we're going to get in trouble. And I couldn't help it, so I started laughing. So my mom just gave us a look like, watch when we get home. I have a lot of memories of Vanessa and Jonathan growing up. Me and Jonathan, we used to like to play outside all the time in our house. And Vanessa would ask us, help me clean before Mom gets home from work. Help me cook. And I hated cleaning and I hated to cook and I just wanted to play. So she would always lock us out of the house and we didn't care. And so me and Jonathan, we cut her window open and I pushed him up and she was walking in.
She was right there at the window with
the broom ready to smack us. She chased us with the broom around the house. I remember Jonathan would be like, yeah, you can't catch us, Vanessa. And Vanessa would get so mad. I was so scared of her though because she was big, Hawaiian, you know, hands. They're heavy hands. I was scared. I'm like, I'm not messing with you.
She was our protector. If Clarissa ever got into trouble, Vanessa would show up. Like, what's going on? She was our protector. She would be. That's why we call her the mama bear. Because no matter what, she was always there for her children. For anything. For everything.
For anything and
she took care of us. Yeah.
Even though she didn't have anything or nothing, she was always there. One time I got stranded when I was in a partying back then, and I was like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna call my mom or dad, I'm gonna get in trouble. So I called Vanessa and she came and found me and picked me up, and that was our secret. It was like somewhere in downtown LA. And she came in her car looking for me, and back then there was no GPSs on the cell phone, so she was there. But like everybody said, she's so sweet, so nice. She was just so nice, and I think that still bugs me that she was just so nice, and it used to get me so upset. She wouldn't want to fight or argue with anybody. And Kayla, the only thing I can think is she just never wanted to grow up in her sweet little voice. She was gonna be 13. We were supposed to take her to Hawaii for her birthday. She was so excited to see her Nana, and me and Vanessa were so excited to finally have a vacation to ourselves with our girls. I just miss this.
Vanessa and Kayla and two other family members that we consider family, Bailey and Luna, they all left us at a very, very special time. Right before Christmas and right before New Year's, which made it all more difficult. But I say special because it's the time where every single family gets together and celebrates the gift of God, the birth of the Son of the Father. And they left at that time. I've been crying and my family's been crying for about a month now since this happened. It's very much due time to rejoice and to be happy for Vanessa and Kayla. And I feel it in my heart, I really do feel it in my heart, that they're at peace and they're happy. They're with their ohana. They're strong. They've been strong. And I know they're going to be waiting for us.
Well, as you all know, that was my baby, my firstborn, and my granddaughter, Kayla. They moved next to me, and Kayla was so excited because I had an empty room, and she said, Nana, I can have that room. I'm going to be right next door. And I said, I don't know, Kayla, you got to ask your mom. And her mom said, no, you're not moving in next to me. Nana, you're staying with me. After a month, she finally said yes. And back in August, Kaipo came to visit them, and he helped me paint, and Kayla painted the room, and I gave her the room. So she moved in with me, and that was her room. We put her a bed, beautiful room, and all her stuffed animals. And every single day, I took her to school from August till December. And she was my baby. She was also my baby because every single day I took care of her, and she made me happy. She was my joy, and I lived by myself, as you all know. So I had no one but Kayla. And every day she'd come home after school, and she didn't want her dad to know because she thought her dad was going to get mad. She told me. But she's like, no, I can't tell my daddy because he's going to get mad. I go, okay. But every day I helped her with her homework. She was my joy. She was my happiness because I had no one else but her. So she had diabetes. She was diabetic, and I would take her to the doctor, and I had to get insulin to her 4 times a day. I had to give her insulin 4 times a day and check her blood. And this January, I was going to put a new pump on her, and unfortunately, God took her away. He decided to take my baby away, and my other baby. So God gave me a second chance because I was also burned in the fire, as you all know. So half my body's burnt, and I'm here. And God give me strength to live again as a second life, I guess. And I'm here again, and I gotta take one step at a time because I just woke up a week ago. I was out for a month. Some of you know I was gone for a month. And honestly, I didn't want to come back. But when I woke up last week, they didn't want to tell me that Kayla, my daughter, died. They didn't want to tell me, and I kept asking them, where's my babies? Where are they? And they told me like 4 or 5 days ago. They said, Mom, they didn't make it. And I wish God would have took me because
As you guys know, Maggie always loved her kids. Gave 110% to those kids. Everybody. Always nothing but love for Maggie. So my respects, Maggie. You did everything you could, sweetheart. There's nothing you could do, baby.
If anybody doesn't know, and I didn't want to bring this up because I wanted this to be a moment of rejoicement and knowing that they're going to a better place. But Kayla was actually trying to save a cat.
Thank you.
She came out of the house, or not out of the house, but she came downstairs, and her brother told me, this is from her brother, that Kayla said immediately, my cat, my kitty, I have to go save her. And she ran back upstairs. And when my mom was taken out of the house by a neighbor, basically Vanessa was a hero, and she went in to save her daughter. So I'm always going to remember my sister as a hero, because she took every bit of strength to go in that house. That's what moms do. They protect, they give everything, and they give love. So no matter what, Vanessa and Kayla, we love you, and we'll definitely miss you. Again, thank you guys. Thank you, every single one of you. It means the world that you're here.
I can smile when it's raining and touch the warmth of the sun. And I hear children laughing in this place that I
There was a song that Maggie's mom and Maggie taught me.
No, don't sing that.
It was stuck in my mind for like forever and ever. And it was, I don't know, I'll try it. So,
Yes. Go ahead, Piper.
you, baby, you, baby, you, when I see you, baby, when I see you, love, when I see you, baby, when I see you, love, you, so baby, you, love. And it wasn't for Maggie and her mom taught me this song every day. It's the only way Vanessa would go to sleep. And it just was something kept in my mind forever and ever. I couldn't let it go. Never let it go. But I just want to thank everybody out there. Thank you so much for seeing Kayla and Vanessa. I live far away, so I live in Alaska. My mom lives in Hawaii, and sometimes we can't make it out here. But when I got the call from Jonathan, it was really heartful because I was at work. And like Jonathan never calls me, It was like the only time we called when we were all in, when I was in August, clean Vanessa's house, basically, and I helped paint, Kayla's room, but getting that phone call was like, shoot, what is Jonathan calling for? So he couldn't really speak, and it was hard for me, like, what's going on, Jonathan? Well, Kayla and your baby was in the fire. I go, what are you talking about? I just talked to her like maybe a couple of days ago. I said, and when he told me I had to leave my job, called my wife and told her what was going on. I mean, Alaska snowing and all that. I drove home, made it home in 5 minutes. The hardest part was letting my mom know, Vanessa's Nana, and Kupuna to Kayla, that your baby passed away. And it just broke all of her, broke her down. But family got involved. No, they called. So all my nephews and nieces got together and went to my mom's house to console with her. And while I'm up in Alaska trying to get a flight out, It took me almost a whole week just to get out of Alaska. When I finally got there, it was me and my niece. We just, went to the house and did whatever we could. And I told Jonathan, he asked, well, where were you guys staying? I said, I'm staying at this other place, this one hotel. They said, no, you're gonna stay with the family. I said, are you sure? I said, yes. Ever since we've been here, family's been so close, and that's what we all need, our families. And but thank you everybody for showing up, showing your aloha. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, Fred.
Mother.
And I will be young forever, 'cause you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream.
Cause the party's in my head. The party's in my head. I don't care about the VIP, 'cause every single day is something that makes me cause the party's in my head. The party's in my head.
I'm Kayla.
Kayla. Really good night.
Over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true.
I'm not scared. I'm okay. I love this ride. Oh no! I'm good. It's okay. Vanessa's all the way in the back. She's not here yet. Oh my God!
You'll find me somewhere over watch them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Well, I see skies of blue and I see clouds of white and the brightness of day. I like the dark and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying. To myself, what a wonderful world. Someday I wish upon a star.
Can you guys see her blue? She just has a little bit of soft blue touches. It's not soft.
Troubles melt like lemon drops high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high. And the dreams that you dare to, oh, I can't
What is it? What is it? What did Santa Claus get you?
He got me one of the hoodies!
Which one?
The Skeppy!
Oh my gosh. Wow, that's so pretty. Is that the one you wanted?
Yeah.
Wow, at least Santa Claus got it because I couldn't get it.
Yay! I'm so happy.
You'll find